This is 2-minute period situational drill, and I think we might have done this on the first or second day of training. They just did 2-on-1s. Now they're doing, I think it's underhook. Let's see here. Yeah, that's Icho down there. Kaori Icho, 2-time Olympic champion, 6 or 7-time world champion. Gabby's gone with her twice. She's smart. But they're drilling situations of whatever skill they pick. Did 2-on-1, now they're doing underhook. 2-minute goes. This is the next conditioning drill. The clock was set for 30 seconds, and I think they do all kind of stuff for 30 seconds. So it sort of mimics a wrestling match where you've got different explosive movements, and you just keep changing the body movements or the body direction or the emphasis, and you get a 30-second rest, looks like. You get someone changing it as the lead, and maybe she'll lead the same drill, or maybe she'll throw some other exercises in there. Again, this is just a conditioning drill, different way to do conditioning, get the whole team involved, have everyone kind of working together towards one common goal. That's the idea behind it. And they're going 1 for 1, 30 seconds for 30 seconds, it looks like. Yeah, she's doing a different drill. And follow the leader, essentially. Do what she does. 30-second on, 30-second off. Just different type of movements with your feet and your body. These guys really get into it in terms of decibel level with whatever they're saying. I think it encourages each one of them to do it, and then when they do it, the next one does it, and then they just keep doing it. I'm just filming this drill in its entirety so you can kind of get the grasp of what the heck's going on here. Again, it's 1 for 1, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Each person comes in theoretically probably and does a different drill, although some of the exercises may actually look the same, but it gives each person an opportunity to be the lead. You learn how to be a leader and you learn how to follow. It's a very important skill. Looks like she's doing the same exact ones. Oh, there you go. A little different. So when it's your turn, you got to be a little bit creative. You can do some of the same drills. Idea behind it though is you're doing something different for 30 seconds and you're just pushing yourself as hard as you can go. Whatever you do, sort of like Simon says, everybody else does. I'm not sure if they're going to do another one. Doesn't look like it. Looks like somebody over there is going towards the clock. So that's the end of that drill. 2 rounds of that, it looks like. This is like a centipede drill. Got 5 groups going here. Takes a lot of strength actually to do that. Of course it takes coordination because it has to be synchronized. Everyone's got to be moving at the same pace, same rate. Again, it's just another form of making it a little bit of variety with your conditioning. Get to the one side and I think that's it. So we're leading this practice and they're putting them through a bunch of the drills that they don't know this, but I actually got a lot of these drills about 5 or 6 years ago when I came to Japan. So these are drills that both schools of training are familiar with. A bunch of stuff we pick up from them, a bunch of stuff they pick up from us, and then there you have it. It goes full circle. We bring it right back to them, right in their doorstep. This is a variation of a drill we usually do. They're doing the buddy carry and then they sprint back to the other side. Then you go again. I'm not sure how many they're doing, but USA led practice, so they're kind of working in different skills. So you do a buddy carry to one side. They're doing a second buddy carry now. And then you sprint back to the other side. And then the partner will do the same buddy carry. I think they're doing 4 different buddy carries. They did piggyback, now they're doing fireman's carry. And then you just do this for, 3 or 4 rounds of this. It should take about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. line drills with jumps, different type of skills. They did 3 jumps in a row. You can see them in the backdrop back there. Now they're doing changing levels, skills, change and jump over, level change through the legs, then jump over the back, so you just combine both skills. My guess is they'll do 3 rounds of this too, like they did last time. And you just keep going. Doesn't seem like much, but believe me, when you do it, it takes a lot of energy to do it. Get tired, and that level change actually makes it a little bit harder too. But they just combine 2 skills in one. And I think they go through 3 times each. They're finishing up that last level change and then jump over the back. They did it 3 times each. Now they're doing a different type of circle drill. You can see them coming around now. They're hopping on one leg. And then they go down. Again, it doesn't look like it's that hard, but when you start doing 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds of different types of skills, now they're doing both legs instead of one leg. It is taxing, and it's a good warm-up, and it kind of hot in this room too, so it's kind of get your heart rate up, get you sweating, and makes you pay attention because you're trying to not let the person behind you catch up with you, and that's part of the drill. See them going around in a circle. There's about 20 people in the group, so the more people, the more jumps you would do, or the more times you'd be running. And they're coming in. I think, again, each time they go through 3 times, and they change the skill. See, this is the relay. I think they go there and back twice, just a little, change things up. You got 4 teams. I think they'll do a different type of exercise going back. 4 people per line. Each exercise they do twice. So they'll sprint twice, and then the next one, not sure what it is. It may actually be hopping or jumping or lateral movements, but it just changes things up. You know, hard practices. At the end of practice, sometimes it's good to mix your conditioning with some type of game. That way they can have a little bit of fun while they're doing it and still get, you know, their heart pumping pretty fast and working their muscles at the same time. So they're doing sprint forward, sprint backwards twice each, and the third one is hop on one leg and hop on the other leg. And they would do that twice each. Just a little different way to get conditioning in and make it a, you know, game format and make it a little more fun so it isn't so tedious and boring. Although you still can work extremely hard in this if you want to. Just like anything else, you get in what you put in. So if you work hard now, you make your opponents pay later. At least that's my philosophy. This is another relay. I think it's gonna be bear crawl, forward and backwards. Just a little different way to do it. Again, this is conditioning, and it takes about 5 or 6 minutes to do it, which, you know, is a long time if you're exercising, but it does give you a little bit of time to get a breather in between, so that you get a little bit of recovery. And it's more sport specific. Our sport is fast and go, fast and slow. There's a lot of action, then there's not a lot of action sometimes in our sport. So a lot of the exercises I try to do, I try to mimic our sport, and that's what this is doing too. Where you actually are exploding for 10-15 seconds and you relax and you just keep going. And they did another drill before this, which was mainly sprinting, hopping, and jumping. Now they're, you know, doing lower level skills. Same concept though. Have a group of 4, and they just keep rotating until they go through it. Either, I think they're going through it twice. Each type of skill: forward, backwards, sideways, and then crab walks. And we do this same drill. They've made it a little more interesting by making it a relay, and that always makes everything interesting, because most people, when you're competing, they want to do well. They want to try to, you know, not finish last, and they want to try to finish first. So that amps it up at the end of practice, especially when they're a little bit tired. Just gives them a little more incentive, so they'll work harder, which is kind of the goal. The harder you work, the better you get, like I said last time. Make people pay later by doing all the hard work now. This is a training camp actually at Toyo University, American team and some Japanese teams. I was told they're from all over, 4, 5, 6 universities. What's interesting though is every training camp I've been at with the Japanese, it's highly organized amongst the athletes. In other words, she's doing the counting and then they just follow suit without a lot of hesitation. It's like they know what they're doing, they know when they're doing it, they know why they're doing it, and it's in an organized fashion without a lot of leadership from the coaches. And that's what's amazing too. It's an athlete-led, organized group. It doesn't matter what age group you are, either with the cadets or the juniors or the seniors. At least that's what I've experienced in the last 8 years.